Error correction. What is error correction? Error correction, also known as trial and error learning, is based on two simple truths about the brain. One, the brain rarely gets it right the first time, and two, making mistakes is key to developing intelligence. Why does the brain not get it right the first time? We get a massive amount of sensory exposure every day. Typically, we don't pay much attention to new material. Because we're not yet sold on its importance, we let it go. Often, the new material exceeds our short-term memory capacity, so it fades quickly. Our final reason for why the brain doesn't get it right the first time is because our capacity to process information is overloaded in the hippocampus. For example, after an hour-long lecture in a college classroom, the students will be lucky to remember the title of it, much less any of the 10 to 15,000 words that were spoken during it. Why can't we all learn from our mistakes? Often the neural structures have been damaged or impaired. Our prior learning and mental models of what we think and know are resistant to change, and there may have been no clear understanding, so a correction could not be made. In order for trial and error to work, we need consistent activities in which students can test hypotheses and make mistakes, opportunities to make mistakes that they can get immediate feedback about, and feedback that allows students to evaluate, reflect, and change their behaviors. Getting enough good quality, accurate feedback may be the single greatest variable for improving learning. But how do you offer good, timely feedback in a busy, differentiated classroom? By using feedback-driven activities that involve less of the teacher and more of the student. Some examples of activities that you can use in your classroom are peer editing, pair sharing, presentations with audience feedback, and rubrics to evaluate performance. Not all active learning includes feedbacks. Those activities allow students to make mistakes while getting feedback, allowing them to learn from their mistakes. With using error correction, you will be responsible for unlocking your potential to correct your mistake, being held accountable for your mistake and making sure the right corrections are made, and rewarding yourself with learning to not make the same mistake again. Our brain is designed to learn from mistakes, and we need to give it the chance to do just that.
Created using Powtoon.